Today is June 20th. Oh, good morning, y'all people out there. I was hoping that somebody would hit my phone and email me something, but that's okay though. Yeah, she's destroying me. My going-to-be ex-wife is destroying me. All of this is behind hate and financial gain. And by the way, I looked up the code of the violation that she committed on me. It's a violation code of health and safety codes, and it's Class B felony, which she should have been charged with for intentionally try to affect me with hate. But nothing happens to her at all, nothing whatsoever. You know, it's kind of really messed up the way she stole. I asked a lot of people, how can a person get their name removed off a title? And like everybody else tells me, even out here, both people got to sign. No matter what, both people got to sign as far as they know. But there's another way, though. There's another way where, because she's done it, so we'll be subpoenaing those records to court. This divorce is going to take a long time. It's going to take a long time. It's going to take a long time. I see that now because every crooked thing she has done, charges should have been filed against her. You know, you just can't remove me off of a title of a car when we're financing it. You know, both names supposed to be on that title because that's the way it was when we bought the car together, you know. So it's kind of funny. I've been getting a lot of calls. You know, somebody asked me, if she called you, will you talk to her? Yeah, I'll talk to her. To find out why did she lie? You know, even though I know she'll hang up on me, but yeah, I would talk to her. Find out why the hell did she lie on me? You know, is it that much hate that you have for me? I've never had nobody in my life that hate me so much when I've done nothing wrong, but loved my wife, showed her respect, honor her, you know, and this is what I get, you know. This is what I get, you know. I'll never forget the time when she said to me one day, we was talking, this happened around January, a couple of years back. Why you don't hit me? Why should I hit you? You're a woman. I'm not going to hit you. You know? Why would I hit you? You know? And then we used to talk about how she used to get her butt beat up all the time by dudes and stuff. I'm like, well, I ain't no real man. That's for damn sure. You know? A real man is going to take care of his family, regardless of what. A real man is going to stand by his wife, regardless of what. Like I did, you know? Like I did. I was a good man to her. I was a good husband to her. Very, very good husband, you know? Very good husband. But it's amazing how us men get screwed over so much where we want to hurt the people that do it to us. Some go all the way out of the extreme. But me, I'm not going to go out the extreme because I got to fight for what's right and everything. And that's the bottom line. So I turned around and I showed all of the reports in my diary to some people. They read it. And the first thing came out of their mouth, why is she not charged? Now she committed financial gain, fraud, by removing me from a title which she had no right to do, but with the help of whatever agencies helped to do that, you know, but they won't do that for men though, but they do it for women. But that's discrimination. That right there is discrimination. That is discrimination. And so at least one thing that's in my favor is that I could send subpoenas out. We could send subpoenas out. And we could send subpoenas out to the DMV. How on God's green earth did you turn around and have this man removed off of a title when this car is being financed by both parties? So we could do that. That we could do. We could send a lot of subpoenas out. A lot. And they will be sent out. You know, I think this marriage is going to last maybe, I think this process will probably last about a year or 2 years. A year to 2 years, you know. And I should get everything back that she stole financially and everything, and it should be paid interest to me, you know. So I'm still fighting with the Social Security office because she stole the money and she stole the stimulus checks. She paid off all of her bills and her credit cards, and mine's in debt. Boy, she causing me a lot of debt, but that's okay though. Like she said, she don't care. You know, that's all this is about is hate, 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 hate. And I've never done nothing in this world to hurt this woman, to have this much hate against me. Not one thing. Not one thing. If I was a jealous man, I would have whipped her ass a long time ago when I knew she was sleeping around and flirting with guys, if I was a jealous man. But I'm not a jealous man. And that's the type of life that she's so used to. She's not used to someone treating her like a woman, like a lady. She's not used to that. She's not used to treating her like a human being, you know. Even when she never told me she had AIDS, even when she never told me. Okay, even when she never told me. Freedom of speech. Let's get that cleared. First Amendment, freedom of the press. Right? Even when she never told me that she had AIDS, I was terrified. I really was, because the doctor said, well, how long you been married? You know, since 2001, December 8th. You never wore a condom? I said, no. You got to be tested. I guess there was a guardian angel over me from all those years. And then when I started getting condoms from the doctor and she wants to have sex, she punched holes in them. Last time we had sex was in December. And I tried to put the condom on and it had holes in the condom. Oh, she's good at that. She's good at that. And then she go, oh, I don't remember doing that. Yeah, she's good at that. It's like when she used to attack me, she'll go down and lay down and she'll get up 30 minutes later and don't remember a damn thing. You know, I don't remember nothing whatsoever. But it is really, wow. Behind hate. Behind hate. It don't make no sense on how you could turn around and accuse an individual of something that individual did never done to you, and those idiots believe you. But that's another thing I want to say. Everybody else that read everything and then read minds, you know, and I keep saying the same thing because it's true, but nobody's listening to me. You know, I keep saying the same thing and it's true. Not changing nothing, not twisting words around. I wonder why. Because it is true what I'm saying. That's why. It is true. It is true. So it's like a nightmare because you love someone so much and so dearly, and that person's just destroying you. And it's really bad. It's really bad how a woman can lie so much and get away with it. Always to make a man look like shit. It's so ironic. And That's been going on for decades. That's been going on for decades. You know, I don't care who she's sleeping with. I don't care what she's doing with someone. It's none of my business. You know, it's none of my business. She's been gone May 7th. June 7th makes it a month. You know, so I'm waiting for their response, her attorney's response. We're waiting for her attorney's response. I filed the divorce and always wanted a divorce. But I always tried my best. You see, before a person get a divorce, they should try all of the resources that they have out there for you, like marriage counseling, you know, a counselor or something to see what's really going on with both individuals. You know, just don't blame one person. You know, just don't blame one person. And all of the text messages that she gave the sheriff, there's not one thing in those text messages that I said wrong. I spoke the truth, and I got copies of the text messages and also the voice messages. She said she hope I die. She hope I get COVID-19. Hope I get hit by a car, whatever. Said the same thing back to her. Said the same thing back to her. You know, said the same thing she said to me. I said back to her, back to you, you know. So there's no harm in that. There's no harm in none of that. But they try to, when they get something like that, when you know you never broke no laws, this is how schemy they are. They'll take this piece out and put this piece in and everything else, you know, everything else, you know. And you'll also see in my texts a lot of, well, give me the divorce. Even when she was in Seoul, Korea, this is a funny thing. Even when she was in Seoul, Korea, we was talking. And she said, Poppy, come on, stop it, please. Stop it. You know, no, you lied to me. You lied to me. You lied to me. You could not come out of your face and be honest. You could not come out and be honest to me whatsoever. And I'm your husband. So I'm not the first person that you did this to, like you told me. I'm not the first person that you lied on. I'm not the first person that you did this to. You know, you violated my trust. You're trying to destroy me, which you should be happy because this is what you want, you know. But yet, when I ask for a divorce, you don't want a divorce. But you tell these idiots, well, I asked him for a divorce and he wouldn't give me a divorce. That's a damn lie. That's a damn lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. You know, that is a straight lie. Okay? Everything come out of your mouth is a lie, Margaret Lillo, Kniff, whatever the hell your real name is, AKA this, AKA that. Everything that comes out of your mouth is a lie. Everything, you know. And the idiots that go for it, they shouldn't be wearing no badges. Nothing. 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 I went from a good husband, best husband, from all of these years to a bad husband. Wow. I have never in my life had someone that hate me so much. Never did. Never in my life have I ever had anyone that hate me so much. Never did. Never did. And all the people that she's talking to that knows us don't even want to talk to her no more. They deleted her number. They blocked her number, you know, because they all know that she's lying. And they cannot wait to be subpoenaed and get on the witness stand and tell the truth. Because they all know that she's lying, you know. They all know that she's lying. But I'm hoping this right here goes for at least about a year to 2 years because I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight with everything I have, you know. I'm going to fight because you accuse me of a crime that I've never committed, number one. This is the only state out there. That's the only state out there where they can hold a charge on you without charging you. I don't get that. I don't get that, you know? I don't get that at all. The only state that can hold a charge on you without charging you. It doesn't make no damn sense. You know? It don't make no sense. You know? Don't make no sense whatsoever. It is insane that we get destroyed and we don't do nothing about it. We get lied on and we don't do nothing about it. But me, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight with my last breath. You know? I'm gonna fight with my last breath. Point blank. I'm fighting for my freedom. Fighting for the truth. Because you see, the courts they don't give a damn about the truth. They don't. The courts don't care about the truth. They don't look at reality. They only look at what a person says, whether it's true or not. The courts don't care about the truth. But it's funny how other people can be charged with perjury, rich people that work for the government, et cetera, et cetera. But she can't be charged with perjury. She can't be charged with fraud, financial gain. It's weird. She lied on a document. She fraud a DMV document. So everybody out there in Minnesota should do the same damn thing. You got somebody on your title, go down there and remove them. Free. Go down there and remove them. Go down there and remove them. Okay? Go down there. If she could do it to me without my signature on a document, it should be able to, and anybody else should be able to do the same damn thing. Anybody else, you know. I don't know if I said this or not because it's so early in the morning. But yeah, I would talk to her to find out what the hell is wrong with. Well, I already know what's wrong with her, but yeah, if she would have called me. But her new man is in my car and everything. I could have turned around. I could have went a whole different route on this, you know. That's what I could have did. I could have went a whole different route, but it's not worth it. It's not worth me losing my life. It's not worth it losing my freedom. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Even though the terrible stories I hear about divorce out in Minnesota, how the courts treat men like dogs from all races, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. One day, may not be in my lifetime, but one day there's going to be judges out there that's going to look at the truth, that's going to know, nah, she's lying. She's lying. She's lying. Because that's what women do. That's just what women do. And they do it so fucking well, man, to destroy a man behind hate. And don't even know why she hates me so much. That's all this is. That's all this marriage was about. You know, because she always said, well, I want the Chevy. We get a divorce. No, you taking the Nissan. You ain't getting no damn Chevy, you know. But we give it back, you know. We let them repo the damn thing, give it back to them. The hell with that. You know, I built your credit up and everything, and you destroying my credit now? No, that's so fucking unfair. That's so unfair. You know, that's so unfair. You just literally just listen to everybody, steal everything, And the funny part is when back in 2020, when she says, well, I was told that I could put a restraining order out on you, a protective order. So I told Terry, this guy we know, I told Terry what she said, and he goes, for what? What did you got to do something? But can she do it? You know? And I'm texting her back. Well, the courts ain't gonna like when you lie to somebody, when you lie to the courts, they're not gonna like that. Man, I was wrong. I was 100% wrong. The courts don't give a fuck about if you lie to them on a restraining order. They just grant them to grant them. They don't give a damn. They just grant the papers. Bam. They just grant it. They don't care. They don't care. So what in the hell you going into a courtroom for and you raising your hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God? What the fuck do they use those words for? Because those words don't mean a goddamn thing. Those words don't mean shit. Nothing. Those words don't mean nothing because there's nothing in the history of mankind where lightning came down and struck a person when they got up there and said those words. There's no written history where lightning came down and struck an individual for saying those words when they were lying. That should be removed. And also, in God we trust, that should be removed out of the courthouses. And flags should be removed out of the courthouses. Because number one, they don't care about no rights. They don't respect nobody's rights. Especially when it comes to an African-American or a Spanish individual. Flags and that big seal, in God we trust, should be removed. It should be tell the lies you want to tell. That's what it should be. Tell the lies you want to tell, we believe you. That's what should be up there, behind that judge's head. Tell the lies you want to tell. Somebody said to me, there's no way on God's green earth, as they read all of my paperwork and stuff, there's no reason on God's green earth that she should get away with all of this here. There's no way. Because if a person that's supposed to be with knowledge and intelligent should read and see and ask, why is her ass is not in jail? Why she is not in jail, whether it's a male judge or a female judge. Those are the questions they're supposed to be asking. Why she is not in jail. Somebody explain that to the courts. That's what they should be asking. If they respected the law, looked at reality and common sense. Those three things. If they respected the law, looked at reality and common sense, they would say why her ass is not in jail. That's what they should be saying. But there ain't no good judges out there. There ain't no that I know of that really cares about right and wrong in the code of the law. You see, I've been strong-arm robbed by a deputy with a badge. They probably helped commit the fraud with DMV or that agency out there in Fairboat. They probably helped with that there to get my name off the title. Hell, if I would have known that, I would have done that a long time ago. Got her name off the title of the car we both financing. And changed the license plate number. If I would have known that, I would have done that a long time ago. Shit. So y'all guys out there, y'all want your wives or girlfriends off your title and shit, or your cars, go to DMV, go to one of those agencies, you've been abused, and have them do what they need to do to get your name, get her name off the title and everything else. That's all you gotta do. Because on some reason, somehow I'm still trying to figure out, and everybody else that I'm talking to, they can't even believe it. So I printed out the shit from DMV out there, where I punched in our license plate to find out how much is the car for the title and stuff. And she retitled the car, new plates. I call them and they give me the runaround. They give me the runaround. They give me the runaround. And so did our finance company. They gave me the runaround too. Okay? They gave me the runaround too. And I'm trying to remember it was Regis. It was Regents Finance Company. It was Regents Financial Company. Yeah, they're no good. They're out of California. They're no good. They are no good. Yeah, they're no good. Yeah, it's called Regions. They're out of California, Sacramento. And San Francisco. Yeah, so they're no good. They're no good. They are no good. You know, it's just messed up. I'm pissed because the way this happened, she couldn't be a woman. When I asked for the divorce, she cried. She tried to kill herself, tried to hurt herself, you know, but that was okay. But she asked for a divorce. It's supposed to be her way or no way, you know. As a matter of fact, when she said, let's go to marriage counsel, I said, okay, let's go then. We both agreed to it. But she don't want to go. But she don't want to go. So I said, why don't you see a shrink? So she sent something out about 2 months ago saying, oh yeah, I've been HIV positive for 19 years. And I'm like, what? Let me see, you're 43 years old. I don't know how old you was when you had your baby. So I guess when you had your daughter, I guess that's when we got married after that. But you're 43 years old. So we've been married since 2001. And now you're saying you HIV positive for 19 years. You know, but I'm supposed to be okay because I never found out that you was HIV, period, until you got sick out in Minnesota. So you betrayed my trust. You endangered my life with infectious disease while I'm making love to you. Even though you can't have my baby, but from all those years, you intentionally knowingly try to infect me and nothing happens to you. Then after I find out that you have HIV, it took a while for me to make love to you. But when we did do it and got condoms, you intentionally put holes in them, or you'll take the condom off of me. Then you get mad because then I didn't want to have sex with you without a condom. And what about the time when you literally raped me? Oh, that's right. I'm your husband. You could rape me when you forced your way on me and stuff. That's okay. But if I would have done it to you, that's called raping your wife. Because I've seen people in the news get charged with shit like that. But it's okay when you did it to me when I didn't want to have sex with you in December and January 2000, where you forced yourself on me when I didn't want to have sex with you. But that was okay, though. That was okay. Wow. Wow. So you get away with all of this. But if I would have done, if I had AIDS, my ass would be in jail. That's so cold. That is so cold. And I hope the idiots that do not see the right way of the law, I hope something happened to those idiots, because they shouldn't even be in office. They shouldn't even be in politics. They shouldn't be in nothing. Nothing. When they could say that, no, it's okay for a woman to do this, but it's not okay for a man to do this. Then one of their family members or them should be having AIDS and then see what happens. That's the way it should be. I think back and I ask myself, what did I do wrong? Why did she stop respecting me, talking to me like a dog, does not appreciate a damn thing I've ever done for her? And it all comes back to one thing, what she told me before. She's used to getting her ass whipped by dudes. And I tell her, I'm never going to hit you. I kept my word to my wife. I always been there for her. I loved it, my wife. But it hurts on how she deceives the courts. It hurts how the law is not even protecting me as a man, as a victim, and color of race. It's so wrong. So wrong. But all she has to say is, I've been assaulted. That's all she got to say. And, oh yeah, she got a scratch on her. A scratch. I have no fucking nails. A scratch. I have no nails. No nails. No nails. Never did. No nails. She came home. Well, I picked her up from work that day, May 7th. I picked her up from work because the Nissan was being worked on. And she made sure, because I told her that I want to drive to New York, show my respects to a lot of family members' graves. And I told her how long I was going to be out there and everything. So she planned all of this. She planned all of this. She planned it all. She planned it all. And then she said, well, I'm not going to use the Nissan. Well, yes, you are going to use the Nissan. You've been driving the Nissan. You've been driving the Nissan. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about, you know? And we had a thing. She take the Nissan 1 week. I take the Chevy 1 week. I take the Nissan 1 week. She takes the Chevy 1 week. That's the way we worked it out. Been like that since we bought the car. You know, been like that since we bought the car. But now, all of a sudden, we only had one car. So I had to drop her off at work in case I had to do something or anything, you know. But that all of a sudden, she's listening to what everybody says. You don't need to know where I'm going. You don't need to know this. You don't need to know who I'm sleeping with. You don't need to know this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Back up, back up. First of all, I'm your husband, number one. That's number one. Number two, if you're going to sleep around, you got to tell me so you get the hell up out of my life. You know, so you get the hell up out of my life. See, that's what happened on January 6th when she attacked me, when she said she's sleeping around. Excuse me. When she told me she was sleeping around, you know, and then she throws in my face, well, women can't pass AIDS to one another. Since when? Because if you're shoving an object up yourself, and that same object you're shoving up women, you're transporting AIDS. You know, so now she's into women. I still haven't found a certain individual that we had threesome with, that she wanted to have threesome with, which we did. I've been trying to find him for the longest to let him know that he has to be tested for AIDS. But the other person I told, and he went to go get tested, and he'll be calling me back, and he said, if that's true, man, then I'm gonna see what I could do financially against her ass, you know. And I said, go for it. I don't care, man. I don't care, you know. Which it's funny though, but anyway, that's what the big argument was about in January when she attacked me. And what scared me more than anything is when she's yelling at me, I want you to get AIDS and die like me, you son of a bitch. And she had blood on her hands and everything. It was on my shirt and my face. I guess I had an angel looking over me for a while, because that angel didn't do too good of a job. But that was okay for her to do that. Then the police report was made and everything. I'm telling the nurse, yeah, she's yelling at me, saying, I want you to catch AIDS like me, motherfucker. I want you to die like me. You know, with her bloody fingers and everything. And she's always cutting herself at work, always bruising herself at work. You know, always. You know, but nothing happens. Nothing happens. See, if it was up to me, I'm going to see what I got to do to get a law passed, how many signatures I would need, a petition to get a law passed, and everything. Because that's very interesting. I'm going to look into that. But she never appreciated me. All this was financial gain, and it hurts. And nothing happens to her. The law is not out there for us. The law is not for us men. It's only for women. And that shit got to stop. That really do. That shit got to stop. It has to, man, because it's unfair. It's really unfair how a woman could destroy us men so easy, just by one word. I've been abused. Sucks. Sucks. I never thought that my marriage would be like this and like this. Never did. Never did. I never expected it. I went through hell and back in my life. And now I get destroyed by a fucking woman. A woman that took a vow in front of God. So all of her vows that she took was nothing but lies. Nothing but lies. It hurts.